Hello, everybody. I'm Jimmy the Saint, and this is Stranded Deep. Wanted to take a look at this game. I've had my eye on it for a while. It's a survival game, but it's a little different than some other games I've played before that you've probably seen. Um, I know everybody's thinking, "Oh, another survival game." I don't know why that genre is so popular right now, but um, this game is not like maybe H1Z1 or 7 Days to Die or something like that, where there's supernatural zombies or something like that. This is just a survival game. You're um, on a desert island, and that's it. You can die by sharks, but generally you're just trying to stay alive, find food, water, shelter, that sort of thing. Sleep. I got my settings set. I've played the game for maybe 45 minutes or so to try to kind of check it out, make sure everything worked right, and so I'm gonna start the game. Let you guys watch the intro video. Well, not the intro video, but I'll go through the little tutorial really quickly, and there'll be a cutscene. I'll get quiet in the cutscene, let you guys just enjoy that. So basically, this is it. You start off, and you wake up. You're startled by a rumbling in the plane or whatever. You're taking a nap. This is a nice little private jet here. Looks like everything's got nice leather seats. You got a bottle of wine and a shiny new laptop there. If you look at the screen here, and if you know geography a little bit, it appears that your plane here, if that is what you're on, is flying across the Pacific Ocean. This appears to be the west coast of the United States coming out of California, and this right here would be the Japanese islands right here, and it kind of looks like that's where you're headed along that path. So we're crossing the Pacific. This is a quick tutorial here that the game gives you on the crafting system, everything. Hello, pilots. How you guys doing? So you got a little trolley here. There's no in-flight service apparently on this plane. You have to get up and make your own drink. So that's what we're doing. Basically, in this game, there is no. You have a menu, you have a backpack, an inventory, but there's no crafting from the inventory. All the crafting is done in the game world. So what you do is you walk up to your items that you're going to craft, and you hold your left mouse button and the crafting menu pops up. So we can make a cocktail given these items sitting here, and left click that and we made a cocktail. The game next wants us to light it on fire as part of the tutorial. So you pull out your lighter, left click on it, and you light the cocktail on fire, and then you press E to pick the cocktail up and left click it to drink it or use it. So that's how you would interact with things in the world and eat your food, drink your water, that sort of thing. And craft items. So there you go. Back to our seat here. It's got a long flight. We still got a ways to go. We're gonna relax a bit. Our cocktail should help us go back to sleep and relax. Or not. The plane is pitching heavily to the right. This is part of the cutscene, so I guess I'll shut up now. Alright, we're back. Plane crashed, obviously. Got a little bit of air pocket right here to get some air, and we're going diving under the water. So we've landed in the ocean. Does not look like the pilot is going to make it. He will not be in the sequel. Has blown open the side of the plane. We saw there was some sort of massive depressurization in the plane. Looked like a cell phone there, some trash in the water. Let's get to the surface. Get out of this water. Yeah, that's a plane going down. Fire everywhere. We got a life raft here. Luckily, we're just going to jump up in that. What the fuck happened? He did not... Okay. Let's try that again. Jump up in the life raft. There we go. Alright. And the shit blows up. So, the shit got real. It hit the fan for reals. So, a little bit like Castaway with Tom... There's a stingray swimming in the water. A little bit like Tom Hanks' Castaway movie. You wake up on a deserted island with a life raft. We do have a paddle. I'm going to pick that up with the E key. So the game is randomly generated every time you start. This is definitely different than the island I started on in my previous game time. There was no boat on my island before. I've never seen one of those, so I've played the game enough to know the basics, but you know I don't know everything about the game. So if you have any tips or anything, or something I'm doing just completely stupid, just leave a comment down below if you don't mind. So hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the videos. I post a video every day. Gonna run this series here for a while. Not sure what all there is to do in this game, but we're gonna find out together. Hope you guys enjoy it. So what is there to do in the game? You're on an island. You're here by yourself. What do you do? You're gonna run around and let's start it off with our inventory here. We have a lighter, a pocket knife, a bottle of water, and then a paddle. I'm just gonna pick up the knife. We're gonna walk around and pick up a few things. So now we're a full tilt survival situation where who God knows where we're at, out in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. It seems like a potato plant, and we have now got to survive. So what do we need? We need food, water, shelter. That's the basics in life, right? So let's go around and I'll cut to the chase a bit. I've played enough to know what you need to get food, water, and shelter. So we're going to need some sticks, going to need some rocks. All of these things are available to pick up on the ground. It is random. Every island is random, so you may or may not have a lot of rocks. You may or may not have a lot of sticks. It's different every time on what is on your island. Another potato plant. Can I? Okay. Okay. So you have to chop those down. You can pick up potatoes. Okay. Now I know there are coconuts in trees. You just left click them, and there you go. They fall down. You can collect them as well. Oh, my inventory is full. Okay. So you can only hold so many items in your inventory, and you can only hold 4 of one particular item. All right. You have a watch. You hold the F key to bring up your watch. It's shows the time, the temperature, the date, how many days you've survived. And while you're holding that up, if you left click, it shows your health, your general health, your food and thirst meters. Your hunger and thirst meters, I guess I should say. So pick up some more sticks, and I actually kind of just need to find a place to start building. This is actually probably a pretty decent place right here. So I'm just going to start making a pile of stuff. Use the Q key to throw everything down. And like I said before, the way this game works is it works on a world crafting system where you don't open a menu and craft. You basically, excuse me, you basically throw things into a pile, and now if you notice the icon has changed where I can craft with it. I can make a campfire with those items. I think you just need a few sticks to make a campfire, but we're going to run around and keep gathering some things. Left the coconut over here. Want to grab that. The coconuts are sources of food and water in the game, so grab those. Grab a few of those. Oh, grab that rock too. Yep. So we'll need those to survive starting off. But you cannot obviously eat just a raw green coconut like that. You grab that stick, and that's everything from this corner of the island right here, it looks like. So let's bring all this over to our pile. I'll make a separate pile for coconuts and a separate pile for our rocks and sticks. Oh, potatoes. Yeah, let's put them over here too with the coconut. So the coconut, take your knife, a green coconut, you hit it a few times with the knife, and it will become an edible, a coconut from a green coconut. Basically, you're knocking the husk off of it. And hit it once more, and now you have a drinkable coconut. You can pick it up and drink that. I'll save it for now because my thirst meter is still full. Just wanted to show it to you. And then we'll come back. So we'll come back to that. Let's go explore the rest of this island and grab some more sticks and rocks, sticks and stones, and yucca. Hit this with your knife. Yucca, however it is pronounced where you are from. Grab a few more rocks. Just looking for sticks, rocks, yucca, that sort of thing. Oh, shit at the shark. Wow, that's a big one. Looks like a tiger shark. So yeah, there are sharks. Other than starving and dehydration, you can be killed by sharks if you get in the water. I don't intend on getting in the water anytime soon, so especially not with sharks swimming around who look hell-bent on biting me. I mean, Normally, I think in real life sharks are not that aggressive, at least not most sharks. But those guys don't look friendly, so I'm just gonna stay well clear of them. Little starfish there. That's our boat. I wonder. I think you can explore wrecks and boats and things. So I'd like to get out there and explore, but not while there's sharks around. Obviously. Okay, there are crabs lying around. Okay, I can't pick them up. Been on the island for 5 minutes and we got crabs already. Look. Okay, I can't pick them up. Wonder if you poke them with your knife. There you go. Poke the crabs and you can pick them up. Okay. So we've got a little bit more food. I'll save you crabs for later. I'll come back for you guys. So we got some food. I don't think you should eat crabs raw. I don't know about this game, but I'm definitely not going to eat a crab raw. So I know you can make a campfire, so that'll be one of the next things I do. All right, so we got lashings from that yucca plant. And let's throw that over here in our pile, and we can now make a crude axe. We can also make several other things. But a crude axe is what I want next, because that's a rudimentary tool. It allows you to make other things, to gather more materials. You can use this axe to, let's see, can you, I guess you can't. Just select it, and we're going to go chop down a tree. I guess you can't. I keep trying to pick up the starfish. I spent a lot of time trying to pick them up in my earlier playthrough, and you cannot do it. So, alright, so we got all the coconuts out of this tree. A potato plant right there, too. Let's grab that while I'm here, because they're easy to miss. Now, let's chop down this tree. Alright, with this rudimentary, this stone axe, this basic little axe here, you can chop down these trees and get more sticks and wood and palm fronds from it, which is what I'm gonna. Now you can right-click this and just drag it directly over to wherever you need it to be. So that's the other mechanic in the game is dragging things. I'll show you a little more of that later, but we're gonna chop up this tree trunk into logs. There we go. So now that becomes a log, and it is independent of the rest of the tree. And we're going to chop this one up, and we're going to get the palm fronds from it. When you chop this log up, it becomes it drops a stack of palm fronds. If you chop up that other log, the actual wood, you get sticks from it. So grab those palm fronds, and we're going to throw them on our pile here too. Get our trusty little axe here. Let's get this log broken down a little bit more into sticks, and there we go. All right. Oops, wrong one. Let's throw those on the pile. And our coconut we got, let's throw it in our pile over here. And the potatoes, throw them in a pile there. Okay, so let's see what we can craft now that we've got some other things. Nothing new. So we just need to keep gathering items until we can make new things. I will make a campfire. Actually, let's go ahead and do that. Campfire, and let's place it right here next to the rocks. That looks like a good place for it. Alright, and you can light that with your with your lighter, but it does burn out over time, so I'm not going to light it till it gets close to dark or until it's time to cook some food. I had some trouble cooking food when I was playing this, testing the game out, so let's see if I can figure that out a little bit more. If you have any tips on that, leave me some comments. I was just trying to grab items and throw them in the fire like potatoes and crabs, and throw them in the fire, and it just doesn't seem to work right. Like, you get a little sizzling sound, but then the item rolls out of the fire. I guess you can't just place them in the fire. The items on the... yucca. That's what I was looking for, some more yucca. Chop this one down, get some more lashings. The items do regrow after a while, but I don't know the exact timer on how long it takes for things to regrow. So let's chop this tree down and drag it over to our spot. I know the yucca trees regrow, yucca plants regrow. I would assume that the coconut tree or palm trees will regrow coconuts on them, but I don't know. So it may not be a good idea to just run around chopping them all down, because then you won't be able to get any more coconuts here. Eventually you will run out of resources on this island, and you will be forced to leave and go to another island to continue to gather resources. So bear that in mind. You know, it is limited on what you're going to get on each island. And if you look off in the distance, you can see other islands out in the distance. You can see one out there. Looks fairly close. There's one out there. It just looks like it's really far away. All right, there's some more crabs. What is this in the water? Looks like an old boat wrecked here. You can find stuff in them sometimes. I found a little tool chest in one of them, or a little lockbox with... Let's see if there's anything on this boat. There's no sharks around, so I'll venture a swim. How do I get into this boat? Let's see. Oh, that was dramatic. Wow, that guy's excessive with that heavy breathing there. Ugh. Oh, ah. Okay, that was a bit odd, but alright. On the boat. Open the door. Hey, cool. What do we got here? A cabinet with vitamins. Okay. A flashlight. Oh, my inventory's full. Shit. And a console that opens up to get a bucket. What's in that one? A bucket of seawater. Okay. Huh. Oh shit, an axe. Like a real axe for real. Okay. Let's go. We gotta come back to this. Let's go drop off some shit. Is there anything else I'm just overlooking real quick? Can I climb up that? Doesn't look like it. In fact, I'm fucking stuck. Okay. Let's test this whole jumping in the water. Okay, so apparently the boats are like a loadable zone, and it has to load them. That's why the screen goes black for a split second there. Looks like the game has to render them or load them, and like they're their own separate little instance of the game there. But okay. So let's drop off this stuff over here. Drop off this coconut. Got 2 more lashings. I don't know what the vitamins do. Medical. Small bottle of vitamins can be used to treat illness. Okay, so let's set this over here. We might need it one day. I don't know what kind of illnesses you can get. Maybe you can get dysentery from eating bad food, or... Hey, a rock. Alright, let's grab that. Actually, let's grab that and take it back, because we need some room in our inventory to go to that ship, that shipwreck. Throw this rock in the pile. Can we make anything new? A fish trap. Alright, let's do that. Let's grab this and place this here. I made a fish trap in my previous episode, and then I read up on how to actually work them, because I could not catch shit with it. So, oops. You have to use bait. You can use other fish, but it's kind of hard to catch a fish if you don't have a fish. But you can use green coconuts for bait. Just walk up to it with the coconut in your hand, and use the item, and then you can place it in the water to catch fish. So, where will we put this? Let's keep it close to our campfire so everything is kind of centralized. Is that a shark out there? That's a shark out there, so let's steer clear of him. And let's put this in the water, preferably where there's some fish. Alright, so there's fish here. Let's place that fish trap. Okay, so we got a fish trap with some bait in it, and I guess we'll come back later and check that. Maybe when it gets close to dark, we'll go out and check that. Let's go out to the boat. Get out to the boat real quick and see what else is out here. But that jump, boy, he gets like, ugh. Jump, guy. He's like serious about jumping. Sounds like he's taking a dump. Okay, it didn't do the render that time. Okay, let's grab this bucket. And is there anything else in there? Doesn't look like it. I want that axe for sure. Axe. Grab that. I grab the other bucket, a bucket of seawater, and a flashlight. Okay, so we got everything off the boat. That's actually a pretty good find, I think. I don't know what I can do with the buckets. Maybe you can collect water and boil. Oh, shit, a shark. You hear the music. That means a shark. Oh, shit. So, that's not good. Alright, you don't want none, Mr. Shark. I got an axe. Just leave me the hell alone, alright? I don't want none either, just for the record. Swim out of here. Quick. Get out of the water. Alright. Don't go tasting me. Don't taste good. Promise you. I don't taste good. So the sun is rapidly setting. If you don't know, if you're ever in a real situation like this, The sun, of course, always rises and sets the same every day. Excuse me, I'm sorry. The sun rises in the east and sets in the west. So knowing this, that is west. So that would mean that that is north, that is east, that would be southish, and then back to the setting sun going to the west. Let's see, what do we got? Our buckets here. Let's set them down for now. Bucket and a bucket of seawater. I don't know what the hell you can do with that. Let's light our campfire. Alright, where is it at? It is nighttime. Alright, light our campfire. I am going to... let's see, we got all our food over here. Alright, so I told you guys I was having trouble with that cooking. So, here's what I was trying to do when I was playing the game earlier. I was picking up an item and just trying to throw it into the fire. And you can hear it sizzling, but it doesn't work because the item doesn't stay. Maybe I can make it roll down into the fire. Oh, it doesn't want to do that either, huh? So I was trying to cook things like the crab and potatoes, but they don't want to stay in the fire long enough to actually cook. It's stupid. It's actually kind of weird. I wonder if you can drag it. Oh, no shit. You drag it. There you go. Okay, well now you know. Now we know. You drag that. I'm sorry. So, a crude hammer and a crude axe. You can still make those. I wonder if this axe does the same thing as that axe. I could probably just leave that here and just save a slot in my inventory. So we got fire. The game is really nice looking. The lighting effects are really nice. The shadows are nice. So the game actually looks really good. I'm just going to camp out here for the night. I might chop down another tree close by, but it gets dark, and you can't really see much to do anything. So my name is Jimmy the Saint. Thanks so much for watching. Please hit the thumbs up button if you like the video. Subscribe to my channel. I post a new video every day. Thanks so much for watching, guys. See you next time.